having dual perspective of being a recipient of service and a provider, it's not a common thing. For someone who acquired disabilities after so many years in health and social care, there are insights that I have that I would like to share with you. I am Ruby, and I've worked in health and social care sector for several years, from providing services on the ground to working at strategic senior management level. But after a life-changing road traffic accident, I transitioned from being a service provider to a service user. In this video, I'll share my dual perspective, the challenges I faced, and why it's crucial for us to build a more inclusive society for disabled people. For several years, I worked in health and social care in different roles, from directly supporting people with day-to-day lives and activities on the field, to supervising staff, and then to managing services, making sure key strategic decisions are made as a senior manager. My role was to ensure that people received the services they needed, from daily care to long-term tailored services. I was responsible for commissioning services, ensuring quality, and working on policies to improve access for all. I remember working with families to ensure their loved ones had access to tailored care plan and support that would both meet their health and preferred circumstances. I worked tirelessly to make sure people had the support to live fulfilling lives in their communities. My experience as a service recipient eventually came to be. So following my road traffic accident, everything changed for me. I found myself relying on the very services that I spent my career designing and improving. This shift from provider to recipient gave me a unique perspective. I now began to understand the services from both sides. Receiving care after the accident was quite humbling for me. At first, it felt like a foreign experience to be dependent on others. And there were times where I felt quite overwhelmed by it. But it also helped me to see the gaps in service delivery, such as the need for more personalized care, better communication between service users and providers, training, effective recruitment, and consistent monitoring of service delivery. The challenges I faced as a disabled person in the society were quite eye-opening. Being a wheelchair user, especially coming from an ethnic minority background, added layers of complexity to my experience. The stigma in my community around disability was hard for me to navigate. It took me time to accept the reality of my situation. It was a big internal struggle, adjusting to my new life while also feeling very isolated from my society and my friends and family like I knew prior to that time. There were moments where I would go out and people would just stare at me. They treated me very differently, and some would even ignore me or direct questions intended for me to somebody by my side, irrespective of if they were a total stranger to me. This was a very tough pill to swallow. And as I spent my career advocating for people's dignity and respect to their care, it was a shock. I was not facing the very same challenges that I once worked to address. Why is advocating for change and raising awareness important? My experience gave me a deeper understanding of why advocacy and education are so important. We cannot overemphasize this. We need to remove the obstacles that prevent disabled people from accessing the services they need. We need better integration for disabled people into society, not just viewing them as recipients of care, but no, we need to start viewing them as valuable contributors who deserve dignity, respect, and equal opportunities like everybody else. Through my experience, I realized how crucial it is to educate the wider community, especially in ethnic minority groups. We need to begin to remove the stigmatization and encourage acceptance. We need to start these conversations, as difficult as they might be, in our communities. We need to ensure that all service users feel empowered to live their best lives, how they choose to live those lives. Moving forward, we need to do this together. My journey is just one of so many out there. But through sharing it, I hope to foster a more understanding, compassionate relationship between service users, providers, and even the community at large. If we can work together with more education and awareness, we can create a more inclusive society where disabled people live holistic, fulfilling lives. So if you are in care sector, or even if you're a member of someone with disabilities, remember to approach care with empathy and respect, and intention to remove barriers, not just physical barriers, but mental, emotional, psychological ones, all forms of barriers. We can make the community a better place for disabled people and those looking after them. Thank you for watching. And if you'd like to hear more about my journey and how we can work together to improve services, please hit the subscribe button and leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to share this video to spread awareness about the challenges disabled people face in receiving the care that they do deserve. Let's keep the conversation going. Subscribe for more insights into how we can make the system better for all of us, the service users, their family, the providers, and the community. It can be better for all of us if we work together, stay committed to working together, and ensuring that all obstacles are removed. Stay tuned for subsequent episode. Please remember to press the notification bell so you're aware when I load up the next episode. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. I welcome your comments. Take care. Bye.